You have no idea how long I've been waiting for this, to be able to react with all of you to something new from Slipknot that feels like it's something old from Slipknot. And I've been waiting for it for a very long time. Hey everybody, my name is OldSkuleNerd. Let's get into this very quickly. I don't like to keep Slipknot fans waiting, so this is what's going on. I'm not a Slipknot fan. I'm not a maggot. Now, it's not because I don't want to be, it's because I wasn't into metal when they hit. Honestly, the entire 2000s up until about 3 years ago, I wasn't into metal. I left metal in the 90s. You can thank grunge for that. You can thank new metal in the early 2000s. It was all their fault. But I have heard a lot of Slipknot because so many people have said, dude, have you heard Slipknot? Dude, have you heard Slipknot? I was like, yes, I have. And I've done a couple reactions to some of their newer stuff. But a friend of mine said, okay, the new one feels like old school Slipknot. Feels like Wait and Bleed a little bit, right? Feels like Psychosocial a little bit. Corey Taylor kind of channels some old school Slipknot into the vocals, and I'm like, all right, I'm down. Not to say that their last album wasn't a musical masterpiece. It was phenomenal, but it was a very artistic creation for them. This one, according to my friend who said you have to do this reaction, even though I was like, are you sure? Because I'm going to get a strike from YouTube on this one. He's like, yeah, go for it. I'm like, you're right, it's Slipknot. Let's get into this one. This one is called The Dying Song, Time to Sing. And from what I've been told, if you're an old school Slipknot fan, you'll hear everything you love about this band in this song. If you're a brand new Slipknot fan, you get to experience what they experienced the first time they heard that old style. Get into it. Oh, yeah. All of Slipknot's information will be in the description below. Please like and subscribe to their channel. Please subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Hit the notification bell. Appreciate all of you. Thank you for coming in. I don't want to talk too much. We'll talk later. Move my beard out of the way, by the way. Right here. I want to get out of the way. It's not my video, it's their video. Is there a face on a leotard? Whoa.
Put your hands into the water, let your mouth go sick and dry. Put your life into your death now, let them sing till you die. Die, 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 yeah. You better go, rather than rhetorical, babble-looking oracle. Why am I always in your debt? Father of the sun.
Alright, I feel it, I see it.
Show me all the ways that are bad. The middle of a nuclear winter is a modern achievement of the retro-apocalyptic horde. Satan, you must be mistaken. There are no more Satans, only the bosses of the board. Forget, deny, ignore, knives, try, it's you. Regret, rely, remorse inside of you.
That was a little different. I have to stop it, guys. You know why. It's a YouTube thing. Okay, real quick. Love the new masks. Loves the new setups. Robot hands. That was pretty trippy. The Enter the Dragon mirror room is always going to be a mind screw when it comes to visuals, but the layering of the cameras, giving it that mirrored, like chopped out replication look is a little unnerving. I was trying to see the clown mask because it looks like he bedazzled the shit out of it, and I was like, doesn't really, you know? Seems like the only one that's not duplexed or replicated is Corey, which is, But I digress. I've paused it enough. Go.
Begins to suffer with a soul that's given up, and the flesh is bad.
All right, the imagery's always been there, and we love them for that. I don't know. It looks as though there's an outro. So let's go ahead and watch the outro. And then I want to break down everything that I've seen, everything that I have questions about. And because I don't know a lot about Slipknot, the history, I rely upon all of you, the maggots out there, the Slipknot army, to tell me in the comments and give me the information so I know the actual factual truth of some of the things I'm seeing. I know that there's a drummer. I know that there's 2 alternative percussionists. I know that there's a sampler. I know that there's a turntable guy, 2 guitars, bass player, of course, Corey doing vocals. It's an army up there. There's a lot going on, and I don't know a lot about everything. I'll be honest. I know some of the basics, but I'll ask some questions after we finish this outro out, and I want all of you in the comments, don't be hateful. This is your chance to show someone who wants to know more about Slipknot. This is your chance to share that amazing knowledge that all of you have from being fans of these guys for 23, 24 years. Yeah, they've been around a bit. Oh, the clown. I thought he was going to blow kisses. He's just laughing his ass off, which makes sense. All right, let's take the leotard with the face on it. Okay, I thought it was a leotard because the way she was holding it looked like it had legs. It's not. It's never mind. See how quickly I make mistakes? It's an affliction, people. It's a really great logo right there. Somebody knows the story of the logo, please share it. All right. I'm not going to make assumptions. Now, these are the things that I know about Slipknot. They're from the Midwest, corn country, right? Iowa? Okay. I know that the masks change every album, right? Or every tour, or maybe both. See? Specify, let me know. I know, I've told you about the different instruments. I know that Joey Jordison used to be the drummer. He passed away after he left the band. There were some rumors and some dark, maybe, I don't know if they were lies, but rumors and an innuendo and just guessing as to why he left the band and why he was physically problematic. People talked about drug use. They talked about this, that, and the other. And then when Joey died, everyone found out he had a degenerative bone disease or back problem or something. And that had a lot to do with it. And so a lot of people were like, oh, so the people that didn't like Joey for leaving, or, because everybody picks sides with bands, the truth came out about that. So there was kind of a love when Joey passed. Of course, for those who love late night TV, Max Weinstein, the drummer, classic Rich, Buddy Rich style drummer, great drummer, by the way. His son is the current drummer of the band, Jay Weinstein. Okay, that's what I know about the drumming. Other than the fact it's really, really good and progressive and amazing. I do know that the guitarists, both of them, have been stalwart since the beginning, as well as Corey Taylor. I know the clown. I know he has a very strong influence of the direction of the band, personality-wise and creatively. I don't know all about it. I just know that that's what I've been told. And then the big thing that I know I'm not going to get right, but I want to make sure that it's told. I love the way this bass player was throwing down that mid riff in there. Walking through the scale there was some hot shit. It really, I didn't know what else to say. Hot shit. That's what it was. I do know he's not the original bass player, of course. Gray was. And his loss to the band is still to this day. It's going to be a wound that will probably never heal in both a bad way and possibly a good way. Number one, I know Corey is devastated by it every day. He talks about it every day. And that when you lose a loved one, sometimes those wounds don't go away. You carry them with you for your life. I do believe that Corey has said in interviews that it fuels him to be amazing and keep going and keep being creative and creating amazing music in Forgray's name, in his name, you know? At the same time, it's hard. So let's talk about what we see. I'm going to play the video back, but without the sound, just so we could take a look at the feast. Now, this is where the video is going to get a little long. So if you enjoyed this reaction that I did, this is where you give me a thumb like, you give me a little subscription, and you can go follow the link to the original. If you want to talk about this here with me, hang out. If you're a Slipknot maggot, if you're a Slipknot fan, this is where you answer the questions because this is where I'm going to have them. Ready? Let's do this. I'm going to skip through. I'm not going to do... This kind of reminds me of that Unsainted video, right? When they were the masks from last one that he had, the clear mask. The new mask like this kind of reminds me of that movie, the movie 9, when they had the little marionettes in like a post-apocalyptic war. I'm not going to attempt names because I don't know them. This sound right here during this part, that riff style reminded me of Wait and Bleed, right? There were little snippets throughout the song that were new, what you expect, but there were little parts throughout the song that reminded you of different albums from before, different styles in the growth process of Slipknot. You heard stuff from, you know, from 1999 with Wait and Bleed, and all the way up to just the last album. Okay, the guy that does the turntables, don't know his name, so I'm not going to try. It's not my fault. Guys, help me out here. The whole robotic thing he's got going on. Now, the keyboardist, he's always had kind of the same spike style. Now, I know that the theming for each person really doesn't change, but their masks change. Like their masks will change a bit. I know that this guy here, the keyboardist, kind of has always had the spikes. And the two guitarists have unique styles. One of them has that Phantom of the Opera kind of style. And then, of course, you have the big dude, the big guitarist. Dude looks like a tank. He's always had that kind of Mad Max 2, the Road Warrior bad guy looking thing. You know, it's awesome. Almost like a kind of a mix of Mad Max 2, the Road Warrior, meets the Russell Crowe helmet from the end of Gladiator. You know, with the double slots. And it's an awesome mask. The clown, the other percussionist, I don't know a lot about. And of course, Corey's masks. Is it me or does Corey's mask change more than anyone's? Like he can go through a lot of changes per mask. I don't know. These are questions I'm asking after the reaction. And if you're bored with this, you can go. It's okay. I'm just asking questions. I need the Slipknot people to explain to me what's going on. I want to know more about this band. I do. Okay, yeah. Yeah, okay, so the bass player. Okay, so this is the new bass player. Don't know his name. He's kind of got you took a hockey mask and you put someone's face on it, inverted, flesh side up and skin side down. What it kind of looks like. His work in this song, outstanding. Not to disparage against anything Gray did, of course. So if you guys could do me a favor, okay, share with me the names of the bandmates so I can learn them, and I could do research, but I'm trying to be a reactor that doesn't know everything about a band or hasn't seen the song 17 times and then do a fake reaction. I've never seen the song before, so I'm just trying to catch up to it. The mirror effect on the camera work is both beautiful and slightly confusing. It's a little annoying when you're trying to see. I'm trying to see what the new mask looks like, or I'm trying to see the bass guitar or the drums, and it's all mirrored imaged out. This is this is the shot of Corey that everyone has, that everyone shows on their thumbnails. I may have to do this one too. This one's pretty cool. But yeah. So anyway, so this is Slipknot, the new one, the Dying Song, Time to Sing. I really enjoyed this. I think for me, and I just want to share this one last thing before I go. We're going to keep it under 20 minutes because I'm a nice guy, and you guys hate it when I go over 20. What little that I know of Slipknot has actually been from a lot of their download performances that I've seen videos of. because I didn't get to experience them yet. I'm working on it. I will go to a Slipknot show, not fest or something. But one thing that I've noticed that I'm really enjoying is that they, you remember back in 2000, 1999, 2000 time when they first came out and nobody knew what they were? Like they were like, there's like 25 people on the stage. It's like Leonard Skinner, but I think they're killing a cow. Or there's all these masks and it's thrashy, it's aggressive, it's over the top. We've never seen anything like it. And then now you see so many bands creatively have it's kind of level now. I see this Slipknot video. If you'd played the Slipknot video, this one right here, back in 1999, 2000, you'd have people freaking out all over social media. Not that there was social media back then, but you know, everyone would be freaking about, oh my God, have you seen this? Now it's like, to be this creative, to have masks, theming, intricate rhythms, intricate chording, intricate songwriting, over the top composition has become not only accepted, but it's kind of the norm now. So Slipknot, their style is Slipknot style. Somebody goes, what genre is Slipknot? And I've always said it's Slipknot genre, because they were kind of the first ones that everyone kind of caught on to. Like, whoa, there's a lot. There's so many layers here. There's so much of an assault of sound. I don't know what they are. So we just said, oh, it's Slipknot. Now you have a lot of bands doing stuff similar to it. I'm not saying they're the same as Slipknot. They're not, but it's very similar. So I'm interested to see where it goes from here. I'm assuming they're gonna have more, which I cannot wait to see. So those of you who are Slipknot fans, do me a favor. Anything that I got wrong, anything that I don't know about, I was like, hey, what is that? Tell me in the comments. I need you to help me out. I'm just trying to learn, guys. My name is OldSkuleNerd, and this was my first time seeing, and of course, my reaction to the Dying Song, the new one from Slipknot. Hey, love you guys. Love one another. Take care of each other. We're all stuck on this mud ball together. We're stuck on this mud ball with Slipknot. And even though we know they're great guys, 22 years later, it still seems very scary.